Hi there, welcome to the 30-day mindset challenge to up-level your fashion business in 1 month. My name is Sandra Mateo Yotti, and I'm so happy that you're here with us today to work on your business and work on your mindset so you can move forward. So the topic of mindset is because, as you may know, we may be working hard in our businesses. We might be, maybe have a mentor who's helping us. Maybe we have a partner who's helping us, right? And we're doing all the things. We're following the strategies. We are doing the work. We're following everything. And somehow the results are not what we want. Right? We're growing maybe, but we're not growing enough, or we're having sales, but we're not having the sales that we would like, and everything is kind of moving forward, but not at the speed basically that you would like it to go. So there might be a reason, a mindset reason, which is maybe there's some ideas, maybe there's some blocks, maybe there's some negative views, maybe there's something in there that is preventing you from moving forward or moving as fast as you would like to, or getting as much impact or success as you would like to. And that's what we're gonna work on here for the next 30 days. So the way this challenge is gonna work is we've decided to touch on the topic of resistance, which is that force that prevents you from taking that action, right? We all know it. It's like when you know you need to go to the gym, right? When you know the kind of food that you can eat and you cannot eat, you know the things that you have to do, but you don't do them, right? Why? Because of resistance. Or maybe you know that you have to make this amount of phone calls this week, and you have to meet with this amount of people, and yet you don't get to meet with those people, or whatever it may be, right? And this applies to regular, personal life and business life, but we're gonna focus on business life during this challenge, although most of these things you can apply them to personal life, right? Because they're gonna help you too. So the idea is to touch on resistance, and we have divided the challenge in 4 main areas where resistance is, really big, and we're gonna focus in those 4 areas, and then every day we'll share with you an empowering belief or an affirmation, if you may, that is gonna help you fight that resistance. And we're also gonna give you a to-do, right? So you actually take action and move forward every day that you are in the challenge. So I encourage you to go through the whole thing, even if you think that maybe this area doesn't apply for me, maybe that area doesn't apply for me. I encourage you to go through everything, because as you go through the exercises, you might find out, there was some stuff here that was actually holding me back. So it's, like I said, I encourage you to go through everything. Of course, you don't have to do everything like every day, right? But the idea is to go through it every day. So you just work on the things here and there, and you make the progress that you want to make and make the most out of the challenge. So the 4 areas we're going to focus on are going to be resistance to change, right? And we're going to focus 1 week on that one. The next week, we're gonna focus on resistance to making mistakes. The week after, we're gonna focus on resistance to visibility, right? For you and your business. And the 4th one is gonna be resistance to the idea of being an expert in your field, okay? So each week, a video like this one will come out, talking about the topic, and then every day we'll give you the empowering belief to fight the block and the to-do action so you can go ahead and take action and move forward. So today, focusing on resisting change, we are going to talk about why do we resist change. Like, we do know that we want to think about a project or something that you want to accomplish right now in your business. Maybe you want to open a store, maybe you want to grow your sales, maybe you want to grow your team, whatever it may be, right? And at the same time, even though you do want it, even though you know that's the right step to take, even though you know that's, that would change your life in a very positive way, at the same time, there's all these feelings and all these blocks and all these ideas that are negative that are kind of holding you back. Things such as that might be actually very expensive. Or what if I don't know what to do? What if that entails more responsibility? What if that means I'm gonna have to work even harder than now, right? There's all this stuff, right? That it's actually the things that are holding you back. Because even though you want to take action, even though you are taking action, right, and you're trying to move forward in that direction, you have all these things in the back of your head telling you, take action, but not take that much action because, what if you sell, this amount instead of this amount, and that actually brings a lot of trouble, a lot of problems. Or what if you hire the people, right, that you need to grow your business, but maybe that's also, don't hire that many, or don't hire the person for the amount of hours that you need to, hire it for less because there's gonna be a learning curve and this is gonna be too expensive, like all these other things. So that's why the progress doesn't happen, right, in the amount or in the time or in the impact, in the way that you want it to happen, because you are like taking a step forward, taking 2 steps back, taking a step forward, taking 2 steps back, right? You're always in that thing, dealing with resistance, and you have a fight, an internal fight between what you want and you don't want, what you want and what you don't want. And what we're gonna do here is give you an empowering belief that it's gonna help you move forward when you have those feelings that you're like, but this, but that. So let's say you have to hire someone, that it's gonna bring more sales, it's gonna free time for you to focus on the things that matter, all this stuff, and at the same time you're like, but what if it's not the right person? What if they steal my ideas? What if all this stuff? This is what you're gonna say to yourself. I have notes here for you. the empowering belief, right, to move forward is, I am equipped with the power to change my life, and the universe or God will provide the rest. Okay? I'm gonna repeat it, and I'm gonna put a separate post with this and the action to take, so don't worry. But I am equipped, okay, with the power to change my life, and the universe or my God, right, whatever you believe in, will provide the rest. Okay? So think about the last time you did something in your business and it worked out, right? Let's say you had this amazing event you put together, right? You were scared, right? But you decided you were gonna do it and move forward with it, right? And you have everything inside of you already to make that event a success. And the things that you think you don't have, right, the contacts or the people or whatever, God or the universe will provide it to you. As soon as you make that decision, right, all these things and are gonna start lining up to make that goal of yours happen. So think about all the people that along the way while you were planning that event, all the things that started falling into place. Okay, the person you met that coincidentally puts together events, or the person that you met that actually they have this amazing co-working space and they want more women to come in and they lend you the venue for free and you didn't have to pay for your event to take place. Think about how your husband or your wife stayed late with you, helping you with all these things when they don't even put the dishes in the dishwasher, right? And they help you out of nowhere with all these different things. Think about the neighbor that came out of nowhere and helped you take care of the kids when you had to go to some meetings, right? So think about what are the amazing things, right, that happen, right, that make that event possible. And just remember, right, that you are equipped, you have everything inside of you to make it happen, right? And that the things that you don't have at that moment, they're just gonna show up. Give yourself that assurance. So every time you have an idea, every time you have a project and you're moving through it, right, have this affirmation next to you. I'd actually encourage you to put it like in a little, I have it right here, like a cue card, right? I do that all the time. I actually do these guys too, post-it notes. I love post-it notes, especially for a specific project that I'm going through. If there's things that are coming up all the time that kind of get me nervous, I have this thing right there and I'm like, okay, now I move on. So the action of the day today is, I encourage you to grab a piece of paper and make a list of all the amazing things that you have made happen in your business. Okay? Think for a second, think about all the amazing things that have happened. Think about the amazing sale, think about the amazing meeting that led to this, to that. Think about the amazing TV segment that you got because of this. Think about all these different things that are gonna boost your confidence and they're gonna show you, think of anything and everything that you have accomplished in your business that is worth bragging about, and put it in that piece of paper, even if it's a small thing, right? So you have a boost of confidence, and every time you're going through something that is holding you back in this area, you see that piece of paper and you're like, but if I've done all this, I've got this. I've done all this. This is just more of the same. It's normal that I'm nervous. It's normal that I'm scared. It's just part of the process. So if you hold on to that and your empowering thought of the day, that's gonna help you out. So now what I want to do is I am gonna put out there the post of the day with this information, and please, tell us what, when, where, how have you been feeling this resistance to change? What is it exactly that you're feeling, or when do you feel it, right? When does it come up? Tell me about what do you think about this topic. Tell me about how do you think this quote might help you, or how the exercise of the writing the things down, or the amazing things that you have accomplished in your business might help you. Just take your time today, 10 to 15 minutes, and that's how it's gonna be every day. Just simple actions that will get you in a different mindset, right? A mindset of like, I can do it, I got this, I can move forward. So thank you so much for being here today and for dealing with resistance of change, and tell me how it goes, okay? Have an awesome day.